And one foggy Bookmas Eve, Santa came to say, "Hey Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you be my reading light?" I was really proud of that one, not gonna lie. We wish you a Merry Bookmas, we wish you a Merry Bookmas, we wish you a Merry Bookmas, and a reading-filled new year. Hey everyone, it's Hailey, and today I'm announcing Bookmas 2016 and also talking about my TBR for this Bookmas. So last year I started the tradition of doing Bookmas every year, which is the 12 days of Bookmas. So the 12 days leading up to Christmas, I do a readathon and a videoathon. So 12 straight days of videos and 12 straight days of reading. Now the readathon portion of it is really relaxed because Christmas is really about spending time with family, but it's also about spending time doing the stuff that you really enjoy, which reading is something that I really enjoy. So I like to have a little readathon at this time of year, especially because I'm trying to get to my Goodreads goal, so this is really helpful for that. And the videoathon it's not really intense, but it is 12 straight days of videos. I'm going to be pre-filming a lot of them, and you guys can pre-film as well, but I'm going to be doing the videos a little bit different this year, and I'm really excited to talk to you guys about that. So the videoathon this year is a little bit different because last year I just did random topics. Like I think I did, like day 3 was 3 cry-worthy books or whatever. Like it's all based on the song, the 12 days of Christmas, and I tried to kind of like rhyme it so it worked. But this year I just decided to do 12 straight days and like do kind of the same idea where on day 3 I'll do 3 blah blah blah. But I decided to do a kind of year in review sort of thing because around the end of the year I have a ton of videos that I want to do. I have a ton of like yearly things that I want to talk about and kind of like wrap up my year, but it takes a lot of time to do all those videos, so I don't always get the chance to do all of them. So I figured doing them as Bookmas Topics was kind of the perfect opportunity. So the Bookmas Topics for this year are, on day 1 we are going to be making a Bookmas tree, which I did last year. This is carrying over from that. It's a lot of work and it makes your room very messy, but it's tons of fun. This is my Bookmas tree from last year. I was super happy with how it turned out, and I'm hoping to make it even bigger and better this year. On day 2 we're going to be talking about our top 2 YA debuts of 2016. Now I realized in making this video that I have not read many YA debuts this year at all, so I'm also going to be talking about the ones that I really do want to read, so then the video won't be really short. On day 3 we're going to be talking about our top 3 most anticipated YA adaptations for 2017, so whether it's a movie or a TV show, we're going to be talking about 3 of those. On day 4 we're going to be talking about the top 4 underrated books of 2016. I believe I did ones that were released in 2016, but if you want to just do the ones that you've read in 2016, that's fine too. Like I said, this whole thing is really casual and you can kind of just do whatever. On day 7 we're going to be talking about our top 7 series finales and sequels of 2016, which is going to be very hard to narrow it down to just 7 because so many great ones came out. I haven't read all the ones that I wanted to yet though, so I might include those as well, but I don't know, we'll see. On day 8 we're going to be talking about our top 8 books that we want to read in 17, so kind of a 2017 TBR if you will. On day 9 we're going to be talking about our top 9 books that we read that were published in 2016, so this is kind of different than the finale that we're going to have, which I will get to in a little bit. On day 10 we're going to be talking about our top 10 most beautiful covers of books that were published in 2016. I love a good cover, so I'm very excited for this one. And on day 11 we're going to be talking about our top 11 most anticipated releases for 2017. So this one I do like seasonal releases, but this is going to be over the whole year. And finally on day 12 I'm going to be counting down my top 12 books that I read in 2016, whether they were published in 2016 or they weren't and I just read them in 2016. I'm going to be talking about my top 12 favorites. So I'm really excited about this new kind of video format because I think it works really well for all the things that I want to talk about for a kind of year in review thing. So I'm really excited about it. Plus it will translate well into years to come, so I won't have to have the stress of planning out these, like trying to come up with different topics every year and talk about different books. So I'm really excited about this, and I hope that you guys will participate in the videoathon. I think it's going to be tons of fun and you guys will really enjoy it. And since the holidays are all about giving back and sharing the love, I'm going to be doing a ton of shout outs for you guys in these Bookmas videos, which I'm really excited about because I always like supporting you guys because you guys support me so much, so I want to give back to you guys by featuring some of you in my videos. So before I get into how you can make your way into my video, I wanted to just say, if you don't make videos, don't worry. Blog posts are awesome. If you want to participate in the Bookmas Videoathon, you can do blog posts, you can do Instagram posts. Everything is going to be under the hashtag Bookmas, so make sure that you're hashtagging it Bookmas, and I will definitely see it then because I'm going to be checking that hashtag all the time. So there are actually a few ways that you guys can make your way into my Bookmas videos. So the first way is YouTube. If you are doing the Videoathon, then be sure to tweet me your video, to like comment it down below. However, let me know that you have your video, and I'm going to be picking one video each day to feature and show to you and put in my video. Wow, that was really difficult for me to say. Then also on Twitter, I'll be featuring one tweeter, and I will also be featuring one Instagram post and one blogger. So that is 4 chances that you have to be in my video. Just make sure that, other than blogging, because you can't really follow me on blogging, but make sure that you are subscribed to me on YouTube if you want your YouTube video to be featured. Make sure you're following me on Twitter if you want your tweet to be featured, or make sure you're following me on Instagram if you want your Instagram to be featured. Oh my god, this video was a lot of information, so I'm sorry for the information overload, but I'm very excited about that, and I'm really excited to be able to give back to you guys and show how awesome all of my subscribers are. And last but not least, for the readathon. The readathon is super casual. It's mostly going to be on my Twitter, so follow me. My Twitter is Hails in Bookland. All of my social media links are down below, so definitely follow me on all of them because I'm going to be doing all sorts of Bookmas stuff on there. This is going to be a very overwhelming time of year. I'm starting to get overwhelmed, but I'm really excited anyways to be doing it. But the readathon is really low-key, really casual. There might be a couple of sprints on Twitter. I'm not really sure. I'll just kind of let you guys know where I'm at with my reading. You guys can let me know where you're at with your reading, and it will just be a good time. So getting to my TBR, I have some really quick reads that I am planning on reading. The first one isn't very quick, but it is coming out in January, and I really want to read it, and I kind of have to, and that is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I'm so excited to have an arc of this, and I really want to read it, and I think Bookmas is the perfect time to motivate myself to read it. The next book is Finding Audrey, which is by Sophie Kinsella. This is a very tiny book, so I think it will go by really quickly, and I've heard really great things about it, and I'm very excited for it. Next up is Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan, and that was a real struggle for me to say both of their names, but I kind of like to include a Christmas book in my Bookmas TBRs. I've only done it once before, but I did have a Christmas book in there, and I feel like it's just appropriate. So this one I believe is quite Christmassy, but it's also quite short, so it is perfect. I'm also hoping to pick up The Little Prince. It's super short, and I've heard it's an amazing book, and I haven't read it yet, so I think now is the perfect time because it is super tiny. And the last book I'm hoping to get to is The Chronicles of Narnia, the first book, which is The Magician's Nephew. I haven't read the Chronicles of Narnia either, but I feel like they're good for Christmas time just based on the fact that I've seen like the first one that they did as a movie, and it's all wintry, so if this one isn't wintry, then maybe I'll get to the second one. I don't know, but I want to get into it. So just as a reminder for being featured in one of the videos, I'm going to say at the end of the video what you guys can do to be featured in the next video. So for this one, since there isn't really a Bookmas topic yet, if you guys tweet me or whatever, social media, however you do it, video, whatever, your Bookmas TBR, then you guys may be included in the first video of Bookmas, which will be when we're making our Bookmas tree. I didn't even say when Bookmas was starting. Bookmas is starting on Tuesday, which is December, what day is Tuesday? December 13th. December 13th is going to be the first day of Bookmas. I think I did this wrong, and it should actually be starting on the Monday. I just realized I didn't even say when Bookmas was starting, but I mean, I figured you guys would know because it's starting 12 days before Christmas, but it is starting on Tuesday, December 13th will be the day of the first video, the day that the readathon starts, all that good stuff, and it's going to be the last day will be on Christmas Eve. And also, as kind of a Bookmas finale, I'm going to be doing a live stream sometime after Christmas, probably on the 27th or 28th, because I'm going to be working on Boxing Day, so I'm not going to want to do it then, but that's when I will be wrapping up everything that I ended up reading for Bookmas. So I'll put a survey on my Twitter to see which date works best for you, but I'm going to be doing my first live stream, which I'm very nervous about, but also very excited. So yeah, I hope that this wasn't information overload. If you have any questions about Bookmas, comment down below. I hope I didn't forget anything, but I did have a lot to talk about today. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. I hope you guys are going to participate and you guys will really enjoy it. It's tons of fun for me, so it's really overwhelming when I see it now because it's very daunting, but after my exam tomorrow, I will be cool and calm and collected and it will be fine and tons of fun. So yeah, I hope you guys are really excited for Bookmas because I know I am, and yeah, I will see you guys on Tuesday on Bookmas Day 1.